I grew up in a church. It seemed like I was there every single day, mostly because my parents were involved in something, whether it was music, ministry work, some kind of meeting, and of course service. So I was without a doubt a church kid, which means I knew the scriptures, I knew the catchphrases, I knew, eventually the shouts and the other right things to do. And if you were to ask me why, I'll tell you it's because I was a Christian. And that's what I was taught to do. But if you were to ask me what it meant, I couldn't tell you. Because honestly, my answer would have been, that's what I've always seen people do. I had to encounter the Lord for myself. When I went to college, it was important for me to learn Him and about Him in my own life and not just hang on to my parents' salvation or a list of do's and don'ts. Who is this Jesus that chose to die for me, quirks, flaws, and all? It was that relationship that moved me from a religious rule in my head to a more responsive role in my heart. I no longer want to do things just because it's what we do, but rather I want to do it because of the one I love. At Yahweh RYSE, it's our mission to raise the next generation to not just do the what's, but to understand why and who. No more sitting back and raising another generation of church kids who move religiously to the beat of law. No, we want to raise a generation of young people who will move to the beat of love. Young people who will search for and find the one in whose image they're made. We want them to have a hunger for Jesus Christ so that they too will live in obedience out of love and relationship, not law and robotics. We're not raising church kids, we're raising Christ kids. Because when life hits them, and it will, or even when church hurts happen, they won't run from God, they'll run to Him. We are His first. So, join us in this movement, the Christ Kids movement, and hear more about the different stories of many of us who may have grown up in the church or may not have grown up in the church. But we follow the one in whom we live, move, and have our being. And help us get the message out that we, the church, are not a building, but we're a body of people who belong to Christ. Check out the Christ Kids tour that's happening in many different areas of the city. And if you want us to come out to your area, feel free to reach out to us because we will. It's an important message that we really want to share. For we are not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And furthermore, we're not ashamed to belong to Jesus Christ.
I am not ashamed of this gospel, 'cause this gospel is the very thing that changed me. To ask me to forsake this is improbable. No, it's not possible.